Hey, thanks so much for joining us here on this toasty Monday. I'm 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi with a look at your Colorado weather forecast. And as we record this just before noon on Monday, we're talking about these temperatures that are just scorching for us here across Colorado. We're heading well up into the upper 90s, maybe near 100 degrees for us later on today. That is the story. Heat advisory in place through Tuesday night, and this is due to temperatures again that will be in the upper 90s and low 100s. Also worth noting that our overnight lows get down into the only upper 60s, very mild overnight lows. So it's not just for the high temperatures, but it's also because of the fact that we're talking about very warm, low temperatures. That's why we've got those heat advisories and those extra heat concerns here as we head over the next little while. So in Denver, obviously looking pretty sunny out there, pretty hot as well on this Monday, and those temperatures today, those are going to be the big story for us. The intensive heat, isolated storms this afternoon, already seen a few of those pop on up across northern Colorado. Shower and storm chances will increase later on through the week, and that'll bring us some relief mostly by Wednesday, Thursday, but even that, not looking all that. We're talking about going from the upper 90s down to maybe the low to mid 90s. So point being, it's going to be really hot for a really long time. We do have a heat advisory already in effect for us through 2 p.m. on 9 p.m. on Tuesday. Temperatures high as 98 for us. Maybe a few spots down there on the Highway 50 corridor closer to 100 plus for us around the Pueblo area. Overnight lows just in the upper 60s. So again, that's part of the concern here, folks. Remember that heat is the biggest weather-related killer in the United States. Be careful with your pets. Be careful, of course, you do not want to leave your pets for any sort of period of time inside of a car. It will get so hot so quickly inside those vehicles. Please here, folks, let's be smart about things. And remember, if you do see a pet inside of a car, just call 911 immediately and they will take care of it. But for us here in Denver, again, the big concern will be those temperatures. This is as of 11 a.m. on Monday morning. 93 already for us at the airport, 98 in Sidney, Nebraska, 96 in Pueblo. So we're well on our way to getting up to probably close to 100 for us here in Denver. And a closer look in here at the Front Range. I can tell you here at our 9 News studios here in downtown Denver, we are at 93 right now, 92 at Central Park. That's what the reading is that you're looking at. And again, this is as of 11 a.m. on Monday. If you're joining us a little later in the day, we're certainly going to be close to 100 degrees at this point. And today already marking our 11th day at 90 or above so far this year. In the month of June, we only averaged 9 days at 90 or above, and that's our 30-year average. And over the full calendar year, we averaged 44 days at 90 or above. We are on pace for way more than that. In fact, we're on a kind of 2020-ish pace at this point. 75 days, I would not be surprised. I hope we don't break that record, but based on the outlook and how warm we've been so far, wouldn't be surprised if we got there this year once again. Air quality alert until 4 p.m. for today. That'll probably get extended into tomorrow as well. That is due to ground ozone. HCD operator, again, this is as of about 11 a.m. on Monday. And we do actually have one little thunder shower here south of Fort Collins. And if you're joining us from the early and mid-afternoon, we're going to see these showers and storms kind of blossom as we head through the early and mid part of the afternoon. And these will lead to mainly damaging wind threat. So we're not going to see a whole lot in the way of rain, but what we will see is the occasional clap of thunder, but more than anything, those kind of gusty outflow winds. That's essentially those thunderstorms dying on off. Our moisture is in the upper levels of the atmosphere. At the surface, it's very, very dry. So as those showers and storms try and reach the surface, they run into all that dry air, they evaporate, and that evaporation process leads to a lot of wind. So you'll probably see some kind of dark, scary looking clouds come 1, 2, 3 o'clock or so. You're going to go, oh no, is it going to storm? And then next thing you know, again, we'll see just maybe a few of those gusty showers and storms. Clouds will increase. Isolated gusty storm after about 1 p.m. Then we'll clear things on out for tonight into early tomorrow. Tonight we only drop down to the mid 60s. Again, a very mild overnight time period for us. Fun fact, tomorrow our latest sunset of the year, 8:32 p.m. Forecast lows for tonight, 60s on the eastern plains, 40s and 50s. Nice and cool and refreshing for us into the high country. Tomorrow, once again, hot and dry. You guessed it. Upper 90s to maybe 100 degrees in a few spots on the eastern plains. 105 in Lamar for tomorrow. So it is cooking out there, really statewide for tomorrow. Temperatures running about 10 to 15 degrees above our seasonal averages on the eastern plains. Tomorrow, similar to today's, that we'll have some of those gusty showers and storms tomorrow afternoon. Most stay dry. And again, any impact from any storm would be clap of thunder, a brief one, and maybe a brief gust of wind, and that should pretty much do it in terms of those shower and storm chances. Now, by Wednesday, we do start to get some low-level moisture back into the picture, and that means we'll have a better chance for storms come Wednesday for us here along the Front Range. But until then, it is going to be pretty dry here, folks, and pretty warm with those temperatures. Mostly in the 90s for the next few days. We do cool down as the week wears on. Those storm chances increase as well. We'll be talking about more widespread storms by the end of the week and at the start of the weekend. But this will very likely end up as one of our warmest Junes on record. We are currently tied for our 6th warmest June to date on record. And this number only going to climb as we head over the next few days, and probably going to go up into the top 5, maybe the top 3 warmest Junes on record for us here in Denver. So top line takeaways, it's hot and dry with only a few isolated gusty showers and storms. Middle to end part of the week, we start to increase those shower and storm chances. That will be good news because that'll also bring down those temperatures slowly but surely by the end of the week. And then by the time we get to Saturday, we get a brief cool down for us. Mid-80s. It's going to feel like the North Pole on Saturday with a high only in the mid-80s for us, but then go back to the heat Sunday and probably into next week as well. So one more details for you with Chief Meteorologist Kathy Saban coming up at 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight on the 9 News family of networks. Once again, I'm 9 News meteorologist Chris Bianchi. Thanks for joining us here on 9 News Plus. Have a great rest of your day.